Hi all, so welcome to the second part of the nitrous. Previously, what we have done, we were getting these particles, but our car was not getting thruster, or we don't have the different sound for the nitrous. So we will do that today. So for the sound part, I have already given this file, so you can check the link in the description. Okay, so let's start with our Visual Studio first. So let's start with the some with drawing. This is our car. So we will add a component called the physics thruster. So it what it will do, it will just apply the constant force. It is just like a nitro booster inside a car. Okay, so when we will apply that force, then this car will go front, like in which direction we want. So that work is done by the physics thruster component. So we will do cover that part today. First we will make the physics thruster. Okay, I will make it public as maybe we want to expose it in the blueprint in further class. So I will just in the nitrous effects u property read write comma edit anywhere. Okay, so its class is p u physics thruster component nitrous thruster. So why the suffix u stand for the utility. Okay, so we have added the component, but we will not initialize it in the constructor part, as we will like add it at the runtime when we will press the shift key. So uh, I will do it inside the activate enable nitrous. So we will do the same. We will use the same function which we did before. So uh, equals to new object u physics thruster component. Yes, this, and here we have to put the class. So it will be u physics thruster component static class. Okay, I think I have to include its header file. Yes, that is why it is not giving us the options. So it is inside the include physics engine physics thruster component. See, we want a component, okay, because we will add it later. So now that function or the function of that thruster will be available for us. Again, where is that function? Okay, let me. So inside the enable nitrous, now I should have those options here. So I will attach it, setup attachment, and I will attach it to the mesh. So get mesh. Okay. Uh, Next thing is, as I have attached it to the mesh, but it will apply the force to the to the root bone of the car. Like it will apply the force, like it is like on physically it will be here, which we don't want. Our engine is here, so I want push to be based on here. So it don't become unstable. But for now I will keep it default, so you can look at it what I'm talking about. Next thing is the default rotation will be the x-axis. So it will it will put the force to the backhand side, so we have to rotate it. Okay, so uh, it's just like this is our car and this is different direction. So if I won't change its rotation, it will apply it will push car in opposite direction. That is why I will just rotate it. Okay, so nitrous thruster, set relative rotation, and F rotator. Yep. Comma 0 comma 0. So the thing is, the pitch is the y-axis, so I am just rotating it along it. Okay, so I have set the rotation. Next, how much force do we want? So to apply the force in this car, right now the current mass of this car is 1200. No, no, we do have a mass section here. Yep, it is the 1500, but I have gone through the documentation. It was like 1678, something like that. So I will just keep it to 1700. So according to this, my I have did the calculation. So I will apply the force. So strength, thrust strength should be like 4 lakh or the 40 lakh. So 40 lakh 10345. Yeah, if my counting is correct. And again, we have to register this component, register component, and I'm just checking it if it is valid or not. If it is not valid, I will just print log. Thrust. Okay, so my thruster part is done, and I have to, at the end, I have to activate it. As soon as it is enabled or the activate, it will apply the constant force until and unless I deactivate it. Okay, so where we will deactivate it? Inside the disable nitrous, like here. So first I will check if we have the valid nitrous thruster. If okay, if it is valid, then we want to remove. So what I will do, I will just remove this component, and first I will disable it. So nitrous thruster dot deactivate. So next I will just destroy it, destroy component. So the thing is, why we are destroying the component? Because we don't need it, and if it will be there, then it will eat the CPU cycle. Got my point? So everything is gone, and I haven't set its location, so it will be at the root. So let's check. Control Shift B. Okay, I got an error because I have put two codes here. So again, let's try. So it succeeded. Let's check. Uh, just click right, set action, and reload. So sometimes it just give the asterisk mark, so it does mean that it hasn't been loaded successfully. So just do the refresh. Let's play. Now I'm pressing the shift button. See, but our car is kind of flying, right? So but we don't want that. So what we will do, we will just set the location. So what I will do, I will just it so currently it is in the middle. I want this thruster to be like somewhat here in the middle, in the front side, so it becomes stable. So I already have the values for that. So nitrous thruster dot set relative location, F vector. So I just want to move to the x-axis 142, I don't want anything to in the y, so 0 and 50 in the z. Just up. Let me compile it, so I will show it you here. So currently it must be here. So what I did, I just go 50 units up, then 142 units x. So we are somewhat here in the middle. So it should be pretty stable. Let's check. Build succeeded. Let's check if it is working fine or not. Now it is stable. It is running, but we don't see the speedometer. So what I will do, I will just go to the event. I will call the begin play, and I will call a function execute console command. I think it's show debug vehicle. I think it is that, or that show. Yep. So I am not pressing the WASD. I am just clicking the shift. And you can see the speed. Yep. See the skid marks. It is all working fine. It is all working fine. Okay, so the next is don't have any audio for the nitrous, so we will add that. So I will just delete this. Okay, let it be there. I will just add one more component called the audio component, but we need uh, okay. Okay, so inside the u property I will just copy it. First I want the u sound cue, u sound base strike sound. Yep, and I want a component called u audio component u ac score nitrous. Is it? Okay, so this component we have to add it at the runtime. So like I will just do it here. New object. So it's u audio component. This u audio component static class. Okay, I will just attach it to the mesh. So ac nitrous dot attach to the get mesh. Okay, and next I will put the asset which we will get. So but we will do this if we have the asset. So nitro, what was the name? It was nitro sound asset. If we do have this asset, then we will do this. Okay, one more thing we have to okay, yep. uh, so I will just apply the nitrous dot set sound, and it's nitro sound asset. Okay, and I will just activate it. Yep. So I will check in the disable if it is valid. Sorry, if it is valid, then I will just deactivate it, and I will just destroy the component. Okay, so do you have a clever idea how we can resolve this? See, we are just repeating a code. We are deactivating, destroying, deactivating, destroying, deactivating, destroying. So let me have the solution in the chat, so we will resolve it later. Okay, so let's control shift B, then okay, we should have everything in place now. Okay, so it succeeded. Go back to our class. Again, it is saying the strict mark. Just browse, right click, asset action, reload. Just click yes. Okay. So here it is saying nitrous sound. I will just put the nitrous sound here. Click compile and save, and we can check for the sound. Perfect. So now it is working fine. Our skip function is also working. So this was it. So that was a small but important tutorial. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. If you have any request to make, or you want some functionality to edit here, just let me know. Okay, take care.